Hey, Jeepers Creepers, what's up? This is day 4 of the 30-day Batman Challenge. And, as you know, I am answering a new Batman question. Questions that are kind of running around on Tumblr and some shit like that. So, Lindsay, ask me today's Batman question.
Who is your least favorite actor in a Batman film?
Who is my least favorite Batman actor? Who's my least favorite actor in a Batman film? And boy, there's quite a few choices. Now, of course, I could be real easy and cheesy and pick like some actor from the Batman serials from the 40s, or even the Adam West Batman. But you know that's unfair because I think all those performances were actually pretty decent. So that leaves the Schumacher films. So, who out of those? I mean, geez, that's like a smorgasbord of shit. And I've thought about it. You know, there's actually Pat Hingle who played Gordon through the Burton and the Schumacher films, but I really don't blame him so much because his part was so underwritten, and he's actually a very good actor. If you ever seen the movie The Grifters with John Cusack and Angelica Houston, he plays this mob boss named Bobo, and he's quite good in this movie. It's only a small part too. Then of course everybody picks on Schwarzenegger, but Schwarzenegger was pretty much Schwarzenegger. I mean, really wasn't that different than any his average movie roles. Then it's kind of down to really Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy or Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, and man, they're both really vile, awful performances. And first off, I don't know who told Uma Thurman to play Mae West in the movie. She seemed to be confused that it wasn't a Mae West biopic. But I have to go with Tommy Lee Jones, really. I think it's a shameful display in Batman Forever, and it's a horrible waste of a very good actor and a very good character. And first off, maybe he was just poorly chosen for the role. First off, Harvey Dent was black in the first Batman film, played by Billy D. Williams. And yeah, you know what? I get it. You want A-list actors in these Batman films, especially in the 90s. They were really hardcore about that. And Billy D., by the mid-90s, was not an A-list actor. Well, you know what? There were some A-list actors who were black, too. They could have got Denzel Washington, for God's sakes, if they wanted an A-list actor. Because there was already... What was frustrating was, to me, that Dent didn't have that big of a presence in the first Batman, and he wasn't in Batman Returns. And so to further get away from any kind of connection the movie audiences had with the character and Bruce Wayne, it was made even further by the fact that it was not only a completely different actor, but a completely different race of an actor. So there's that, and also there's Tommy Lee Jones really chewing the scenery kind of performance. It's a performance I don't usually see from him, and maybe that's a good reason. He's usually very good as a reserved kind of actor, and holy shit, is he terrible in this movie. And sometimes I wonder if he was competing with Jim Carrey sometimes. There can be moments when one actor is really kind of tearing it up on stage, that sort of infects others. And what maybe he should have done, and this could be just partly the way it was written, but what he should have done was maybe play down while Jim Carrey's Riddler was playing up, so there would be a higher contrast. But no, it's almost like he's doing his best to be goofy too. It's like no. It's a terrible performance, and I really shudder when I see it. And yeah, Uma Thurman is the second worst. But Tommy Lee Jones is just awful. And I'm glad that he's gone on to do some other great films. And Two-Face has appeared, and Dark Knight. So Things are better now. Push the button, Lindsay.